Good afternoon, one and all. Today we are going to discuss about the problems on types of DC generator. Okay, in the previous class we discussed about the types of DC generators. Okay, that is the classification of DC generators. Okay, how many types of DC generators are there? Okay, we depending upon the excitation, it will be classified into two types. Okay, that is self-excited generator and separately excited DC generator. Okay, therefore the DC generators are classified depending upon the excitation, that is self-excited and separately excited. Okay, what is meant by separately excited? In that name, the excitation is done by the separate DC source. Okay, what is meant by excitation? Supplying current to the field winding. Okay, it is called as the excitation. Okay, separately excited DC generator means the excitation is done by the separate battery or the separate DC source. Okay, then it is named as the separately excited DC generator. Okay, next we're coming to the self-excited. Okay, the excitation is done by itself. Okay, then it is called as self-excited DC generator. Okay, the self-excited DC generator is again classified into three types depending upon the winding connection. Okay, what are the types? That is shunt generator, series generator, compound generator. Shunt. Okay, in that name, shunt means the parallel. Okay, therefore, the field winding is connected in parallel to the armature. Then it is called as the DC shunt generator. Okay, and then coming to the series generator, the series field winding is connected in series to the armature. Okay, then it is called as the series generator. Next, coming to the compound generator. Okay, in that compound generator, we are having the two windings. That is shunt winding and also the series winding. Shunt winding and also the series winding. Therefore, depending upon the winding connections, the compound generator are classified into two types. That is long shunt compound generator. Next one is the short shunt compound generator. Okay, what is meant by long shunt compound generator? The shunt field winding is connected in parallel to the both the combination of series field winding and the armature. Okay, both the combination of series field winding and the armature. Okay, then only it is called as the long shunt compound generator. Next, what is meant by the short shunt compound generator? Short shunt, that means the shunt field winding is connected only in parallel to the armature. Only in parallel to the armature. Okay, then it is called as the short shunt compound generator. Okay, for each and every classification of types of a DC generator, we are having the current and the voltage equations. Okay, understand ma? By using that equations, okay, we solve the problems for the types of a DC generator. Okay, first coming to the problem one. First problem, a shunt generator delivers 195 amperes. Okay, delivers means that is the load current. Okay, therefore IL is equal to 195 amperes. Okay, at a terminal voltage of 250 volts. Okay, at a terminal voltage of 250 volts. Okay, the armature and the shunt field resistances. Okay, the armature and the shunt field resistances are 0.02 ohms. Okay, the armature and the shunt field resistances are 0.02 ohms and 50 ohms respectively. Find EMF generated. Okay, find the EMF generated, that is the EG value. Okay, therefore the terminal voltage means the V. Therefore, V is equal to 250 volts and the shunt field resistance means the RSH. Okay, the shunt field resistance means the RSH, that is 0.02 ohms, and that's armature resistance is the 0.02 ohms and shunt field resistance is the 50 ohms. Okay, next we calculate the EG. Okay, which type of generator? That is the shunt generator. First, coming to the draw the diagram for the shunt generator. Okay, what is meant by shunt generator? The shunt field winding is connected in parallel to the armature. Okay, in parallel to the armature. Then that type of generator is called as the DC shunt generator. Okay, this is the armature. Okay, this is the armature. This is the armature, and these are the brushes, and this is the field winding. Okay, and this is the load, and this is the load. Okay, we are having the voltage, that is V. Okay, this is the EG. The EG value is developed in the armature itself. Then it is called as the self-excited DC generator. Okay, due to that EG, armature current IA is produced. Okay, due to that EG, the armature current IA is produced. Okay, at this point, this armature current is divided into two ways. That is ISH and IL. Okay, the current flowing through the load, then it is called as the load current, and the current flowing through the shunt field winding, then it is called as the ISH. First, coming right down the voltage and current equation for that shunt generator. Okay, therefore EG equal to VT, that is the terminal voltage. EG is equal to VT plus IARA. IARA. Okay, this is the voltage equation for in the case of a shunt generator. Similarly, we can write down the current equation. Okay, that is IA. Okay, the IA is the armature current. Okay, this is the armature current IA. At this point, this IA current is divided into two currents, that is the load current and the shunt current. Okay, therefore IA is equal to IA is equal to IL plus ISH. Okay, therefore IA is equal to IL plus ISH. IA is the armature current, IL is the load current, and ISH is the shunt field current. Okay, by using these two formulas, we can easily derive the EG. Okay, this is the formula for that EG. Okay, next coming to the formula for that ISH. Therefore, ISH is equal to V by RSH. Therefore, ISH is equal to V by RSH. Then, the formula for armature current, IA is equal to the IL plus ISH. Okay, remember those formulas. Then, ISH equal to V by RSH. Okay, what is the voltage? That is 250 volts by RSH is the 50 ohms. Okay, by 50. Okay, then it is 5 amperes. Then we calculate the armature current, that is IA. Okay, therefore IA is equal to IL plus ISH. Okay, therefore IA is equal to IL plus ISH. IL is the load current, that is 195 amperes. Okay, 195 plus ISH is 5 amperes. Okay, 250 by 50, then it is 5 amperes. Then this is the armature current IA. Okay, therefore IA is equal to 200 amperes. Okay, this is the armature current IA, and this is the shunt field current. Okay, ISH. Okay, this is the shunt generator diagram. Okay, this is the armature and this is the field winding, shunt field winding. Okay, that's resistance is 50 ohms and armature resistance is 0.02. Okay, this is the EG and IA. Okay, at this point, this IA current is divided into two directions, that is ISH and the IL. And this is the voltage, okay, that will be across the load, that is 250 volts. Okay, that is 250 volts. Next, EMF generated. Next, we write down the formula for that EMF generated, that is EG. Okay, what is the formula for that EG? EG equal to V plus IARA. Okay, therefore V is equal to 250 plus IA. IA is equal to 200. Okay, that will be calculated in the previous slide into RA. RA is the armature resistance, that is 0.02. Okay, therefore EG equal to 254 volts. EG equal to 250 volts. Okay, before going to solve the problem, okay, first we identify which type of generator is there. Okay, which type of generator is given. Okay, and then we draw the type of generator. Okay, and then we note down the what are the voltage and current equations for that type of generator. After that we can write we write the given data for that problem. Okay, and then substitute all the formulas value, and then substitute all the values in the formulas, and then we calculate the EMF generated. Okay, this is the steps for calculating the problem that will be related to the types of a DC generator. Okay, next coming to the second problem. Second problem, a 4-pole long shunt lap wound generator. Okay, long shunt means that it is a one type of compound generator. Okay, it is the one type of compound generator. Okay, supplies 25 kilowatts at terminal voltage of 500 volts. Okay, the armature resistance is RA 0.03 ohms. Series field resistance is RAC and shunt field resistance RF. Okay, the brush drop is 1 volt. Okay, determine the EMF generated. First of all, we draw the diagram for that long shunt compound generator. Okay, what is meant by long shunt compound generator? The shunt field winding is connected in parallel to the both the combination of series connection of the series field winding and the armature. Okay, series connection of the series field winding and the armature. Okay, then that type of DC generator is called as the long shunt compound generator. Okay, long shunt compound generator. Okay, this is the armature. Okay, in that armature, okay, itself we are producing the EG value according to the Faraday's laws. EG will be developed. Okay, when the EG developed, automatically the current that will be produced, that is the armature current IA. Okay, this IA is flowing through the series field winding. Then this current is considered as the ISC, that is series current. Okay, then at this point, this series current is divided into two directions, that is the ISH. Okay, that is the ISH and IL. Okay, that is the ISH and the IL. Okay, this is the voltage across the load or the terminal voltage V. Okay, in that problem, V is equal to 250 volts and armature resistance is 0.03 and series resistance is 0.04 and shunt resistance is 200 ohms. Okay, after completing draw the diagram for that long shunt compound generator, then we write down the equations for that voltage and the current. Okay, what is the EG equation? Okay, in that opposite, we are having the voltage, that is V, EG equal to V plus IARA plus ISC RSC. Okay, IA, RA plus ISC RAC. Okay, this is the voltage equation in the case of a long shunt compound generator. Okay, this is the voltage equation in the case of a long shunt compound generator. Next, similarly, we write down the equation for that currents. Okay, therefore IA is equal to ISC. Okay, series connection means therefore same currents is flowing through the armature and the series field winding. Therefore IA is equal to the ISC, that is the series current. Okay, then that will be equal to that ISC current is divided into two currents, that is ISH plus IL. Okay, that is ISH plus IL. ISH plus IL. Okay, then substitute all the values in this formula. Okay, understand ma? This is the long shunt compound generator and this is the voltage equation for that long shunt compound generator and this is the current equation for that long shunt compound generator. Okay, and then substitute each and every values in this figure. Okay, this is the diagram. Okay, this is the diagram for the long shunt compound generator. Okay, this is the series field winding and this is the armature and this is the shunt field winding. Okay, this shunt field winding is connected in parallel to the both the combination of series field winding and the armature. Okay, this is the load. Across the load, we are having the voltage that is the 500 volts. Okay, the terminal voltage is 500 volts. Okay, next. Find the load current IL. IL is equal to P by V. Okay, the formula for that load current IL is equal to P by V. P is the power. V is the voltage. Okay, what is the power in that question? That will be power P equal to 25 kilowatts. Okay, 25 kilowatts means the 25,000 watts. Okay, that is P is equal to 25,000 by V. V is equal to 500 volts. V is equal to 500 volts. Okay, then we calculate the load current IL. Therefore, IL is equal to P by V. That is 50 amperes. Okay, then we calculate the shunt field current, that is ISH. Okay, then we calculate the shunt field current, that is ISH. Okay, therefore ISH is equal to V by RSH. Then V is equal to 500, RSH equal to 200. Okay, that is equal to 2.5 amperes. Okay, then we calculate the armature current. We calculate the armature current, that is IA. Therefore, according to the diagram, what is the formula for that IA? IA equal to IL plus ISH. IL plus ISH. IA is equal to ISC. And then that is equal to IL plus ISH. Okay, IL is the 50 amperes. Okay, IL is the 50 amperes and ISH equal to 22.5 amperes. Okay, then the armature current is 52.5 amperes. Then the voltage drop equal to 2 volts. Okay, then what is the EMF generated formula? That is EG. EG equal to V plus IARA plus ISC RSC. Okay, therefore ISC is equal to IA. Okay, then we common that IA current. Okay, what is the EG equation? V plus IARA plus ISC RSC. ISC is equal to IA. Okay, then we common the IA current plus brush drop. Okay, then substitute V equal to 500 plus IA equal to 52.5 and RA is the armature resistance. Okay, RAC is the series resistance. Okay, that will be given in the question and the voltage drop is 2 volts. Okay, that is also given in the question. Okay, then we obtain the EG value. Okay, this is the generated EMF EG. Okay, this is the generated EMF EG. Okay, that is 505.67 volts. Okay, understand my next coming to the third problem. Coming to the third problem, a 20 kilowatts means we are considering as the power. Why? Because it will be considered as the power. The units for the power is the watts. Okay, therefore 20 kilowatts means the power P equal to 20 kilowatts. That means 2000, 20,000 watts. Okay, that is equal to 20,000 watts. Okay, short shunt compound generator. Okay, in that question we are giving the short shunt compound generator. Okay, what is meant by the short shunt compound generator? The shunt field winding is connected. The shunt field winding is connected only in parallel to the armature, and the series field winding is connected in series to the armature. Okay, and the series field winding is connected in series to the armature. This is the shunt field winding. Okay, in that armature, okay, itself, we are generating the generated EMF. Okay, that is the EG. Okay, due to that EMF, EG, the current is developed, that is the armature current IA. Okay, at this point, this current is divided into two directions. Okay, this is the shunt winding. Okay, then the current flowing through this shunt winding is represented as the ISH. And this is the series winding. Then the current flowing through this series winding, it will be represented as the ISC or the ISC. Okay, and this same current is flowing through the load. Okay, therefore it will be represented as the IL. Okay, then we note down the current equations. That is first IA. IA means the armature current. Okay, what is meant by IA? That is armature current. Okay, at this point, this IA is divided into two currents, that is ISH and ISC. Okay, that is ISH plus ISC. ISH plus ISC. Next, this ISC current is equal to the IL. Next, this IS current is equal to the IL. Okay, IL. Therefore, we can write the voltage equations, that is EG. Okay, therefore EG is equal to, what is the voltage across this load? V. V plus IARA plus ISC RAC. Okay, this is the voltage equation and these are the current equations. Okay, by using this equation, we calculate the generated EMF. Okay, understand ma? Before writing the given data, we draw the circuit diagram for that type of generator and we note down the current and the voltage equations. Okay, like this. Okay, after that, we will write down the given data and which term we will be find out. Okay, therefore EG will be find out in this question, that is the generated EMF. Okay, therefore, okay, what is the formula for that generated EMF? EG equal to V plus IARA plus ISC RSC. Okay, then first we calculate the load current IL. Okay, IL is equal to P by V. Okay, then we calculate the ISC is equal to IL. Okay, therefore series field drop. This is the voltage drop across the series winding, that is ISC into RSC. 4.35 volts. Next, voltage across the shunt field winding. Okay, therefore the voltage across the shunt field winding is V is equal to V plus ISC RSC. Okay, voltage across the shunt field winding, V is equal to V plus ISC RSC. Okay, then the shunt field current ISH equal to V by RSH. The shunt field current ISH equal to V by RSH. V is the voltage that will be obtained and IA is equal to IL plus ISH. IL is the load current. Okay, that will be calculated. That is 86.9 and ISH equal to V by RSH. Then we calculate the EG. Therefore, Eg equal to V plus IaRa. Okay, this is the form. This is the generated EMF. Okay, this is the generated EMF, and this is the short shunt compound generator. Short shunt compound generator. Okay, next coming to the fourth problem. Okay, next coming to the fourth problem, a short shunt compound generator. Okay, this is also the short shunt compound generator. Okay, the diagram for that short shunt compound generator is like this. Okay, a current of 200 amperes of terminal voltage is 250 volts. In that, the voltage is 250 volts and current is the 200 amperes. That means the load current. Okay, therefore, in that question, we will give the load current. Okay, if the armature, series and shunt field resistances. Okay, therefore RSH, RAC and RA currents is given. Okay, find the generated EMF and the voltage drop is, and brush voltage is 1 volt per brush. And okay, and brush voltage is 1 volt per brush. Okay, this is the given data. Okay, this is the given data, load current and series resistance and brush voltage drop, brush contact drop equal to 1 volt per brush. And this is the applied voltage, load voltage, that is V is equal to 250 volts, and this is the RSH, therefore RSH is equal to 50 ohms and RA equal to 0.1 ohm. Okay, next we calculate the EG. Okay, this is the figure for this question, short shunt compound generator, and this is the shunt field resistance, and this is the armature resistance, and this is the series field resistance, and this is the voltage across the load. And this is the load current, and this is the series current and shunt current. Okay, in that question, the load current is given, that is 200 amperes. Okay, then we calculate the EG value. Okay, V plus ISC RSC. Or otherwise, we are calculating the EG value for another formula, that is EG equal to V plus ARA plus ISC RSC. Okay, this is the another formula for calculating this EG value. Okay, in this question, okay, we calculate separately the voltage drop across the shunt field winding, that is the small v. Okay, that's why in this question, in this formula, we are representing the small v value. Okay, instead of small v, we are considering as the capital V plus IARA plus ISC RSC. Okay, ఇలా మనం స్మాల్ v క్యాలిక్యులేట్ చేయకుండా డైరెక్ట్ గా క్యాపిటల్ వి తోనే మనం ఫార్ములా రాసుకొని ఈజీ వాల్యూ అనేది క్యాలిక్యులేట్ చేయొచ్చాము. ఇక్కడ ఏం చేసాం, స్మాల్ వి ఒకసారి క్యాలిక్యులేట్ చేసాము, తర్వాత ఈజీ క్యాలిక్యులేట్ చేసాం. అలా కాకుండా ఈజీ ఈ ఫార్ములా యూజ్ చేసుకొని డైరెక్ట్ గా క్యాలిక్యులేట్ చేయొచ్చు. వి అంటే ఏంటి, మనకి ఇక్కడ వోల్టేజ్ అక్రాస్ ద load. Okay, what is the voltage across the load? That is 250. Therefore, we substitute directly 250 in this formula. 250 plus IA. IA equal to IL plus ISH. IL is already given, that is 200 amperes plus ISH is V by RSH. Capital V by RSH. Okay, then we calculate the EG value. Okay, this is the procedure for solving the problem that will be related to the types of DC generators. Okay, we remember the diagram for that, all the types of a generators, that is separately excited generator, shunt generator, series generator and compound generator. And then we remember the formulas, okay, that will be related to the currents and the voltage equation for all the types of the generator. Okay, then we easily calculate the problems that will be related to the types of DC generators. Okay, understand ma? Okay, in the next class, we discuss about the next topic. That is, what is the efficiency of a DC generator and what is meant by the efficiency and how many types of losses are there in the case of a DC generator and what is the formulas for that losses and the efficiency formulas. Okay, that will be discussed in the next class. Okay, we are remembering the formulas that will be related to the types of DC generators. Okay, then only we do easily do the problems.